Awesome. It's crazy freaking base. But I like it. Okay, we're going to move you upstairs. Oh, no. Come on, dude. Hold on. What are you hitting? Hey, welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we are back with another episode of The Infected. And look at these birds. So I did an entire episode that did not record, I'm an idiot. I forgot to even hit the record button, so that didn't happen. But we're back. So we missed an episode, and what I ended up doing in that episode is going to the trader, selling a whole bunch of stuff that like we were talking about, and I got some new stuff that I can build now. Now, a lot of the stuff that I picked, because I didn't have a lot of money. So I got the stuff so that I can make the cups. I can make the flower pots. I can do the paintings A and the paintings B. And what else did I get? There was another thing. I ended up purchasing like 3 items. One was a skill attribute, I think, or skill boost, something. I don't even remember. Damn it. But we got that stuff now, because what I wanted to do, and I just left that whole area, I want to see if we get attacked by a Vambi swarm this morning, but we're okay. That didn't happen. And we did get some work on the elevator done again last episode, or the one that didn't record. And so we're up like 2 more floors from where we were. And I came up here for the specific reason of going to the bathroom and checking those other paintings to see what I can get. So let's do that, because I wanted to find one that was like a mirror. No, not that one, dude. Here we go. Yeah, we got the second paintings one. I think this is that stupid bear. See, I wonder if you can do, like, if I put one there, are they all the bear, or are they all going to be different? Because I don't even want the bear. There were multiple pictures, or used to be. Let me delete this one. Let's build, oh, let me cancel that. I almost deleted the wall. Damn. So we have that, but it still does not allow me to see that the way I wanted it. Okay. How about this? Tech obtained 4 electrical parts. I'm not gonna build it. I just want to see if I put down the blueprints, if it would let me build it on the wall. Oh, what the hell? How did that get built? Anyway, I was gonna put it up here so it would kind of be like a TV screen, but it ain't working there. I can put it up here, I think. Yeah. Let's get the blueprints for it, at least down right here. We can always build it at another time and then move it. This one, we can just get rid of this. Damn. Anyway, that's what we got. So we've got a little bit more stuff. And the reason I wanted those decorations, because we're going to put stuff into the elevator area just to fill that out so it doesn't look so empty. Now, what do we have on us? We've got 11 screws. That's not a whole lot. And do we have any? Okay, we got 5 steel there. A lot of fragments. Let me straighten this out. Let me take them all out and put them all back. There we go. Nice and neat. And there's our aluminum. All right, let's check on our extractors. Like I said, we've been gone a couple episodes, or at least an entire episode where we were not here. 21 biofuel. Let me grab those out of here. We may need to put a refill up some of these. Let's see how that's doing. That's still good. That's building up. That's fine. I guess we did clear this out recently, because I don't see much in here. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to split 3 of these off and put 1 into each. I don't need 1 in there. And let's see what we got here. Let's take all that stuff out. Get you in there. All right, so we got all that stuff out. Let me check on the goat and chickens. See how that's doing. Okay, we're pretty good. 1,300 food. Not too bad. But we're going to start saving up our coffee and stuff again. Now, we did, when we were there, we went and looted that trader area. And this is stuff that we're going to sell. Everything else has been cleared out of the vehicle. Yeah, everything else has been cleared out. Okay. Now, Let's get that stuff out of our inventory, and then I guess we'll get back to work of fixing this base or getting it fixed or finished. Actually, I should have put the coffee in there. Yeah, what do we have in our inventory? Just bottled water. Let me do this. We have empty cans. Let me put that bottled water in here just so I know, you know, it's kind of like a can thing. And what else do we have we want to get out? We got the clay soil, the stones, iron fragment, and we got our 3 large rations, or regular rations, whatever they are. 3 rations. But let's get back down. We got the stones to get out. Oh, you know what? We have the grinder. Did I ended up moving that? I wanted to move it. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll get the stones out of there. I need to get this thing filled back up, or turned back on, so he goes and collects that stuff up. Yeah, let's do that. And we also want to get that clay soil out of our inventory. So let's take you, and instead of replenish log stands, let's go ahead and you can replenish stone crates. Now, over here, let's get all this turned into clay soil, or into clay. These may all be done. No, they're not. We need sand. So this is what I also am going to do. Let's get that going here. I do need the better cement mixer now that I kind of know what it does. It just like kind of produces cement like non-stop or whatever. I do need that. But what I want to do here is let's get all the clay over there. You know, I was going to build another chest, one for sand, one for clay. But, you know, in a way, we kind of really don't need it. Okay, we got 1 rotten food there. We have none in our inventory. All right, let's get back and take a look at the elevator. I'd really like to get this finished so we can get up top and finish all of that up. We're on the 11th floor. We have 16 floors altogether, but I actually think the 11th floor, I don't know if that's the one that's being worked on or that's the one below the one that I'm working on currently. Oh, this is the 11th floor. And what do we need to finish this one up? Oh, dude, we had... Oh, my gosh. Let's go back and get our steel. We could have had this one done. All right, let's grab the steel out of there. Let's get that next section of elevator finished, because we only needed 1. And then we'll put the blueprints down for the next one while we go and look for more iron, solid pieces of iron to make lead or steel out of. Okay. There we go. Now we got that one done, and now we can put the blueprints for the next one and put the resources into it. So now this is the 12th floor. We are almost done with this elevator. I'm actually going to be kind of glad it's done, and I'm glad I didn't go up any higher because, oops, wrong one. Because it's a pain in the butt to build these. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go. All right, let's put into here what we can. 4 steel into there. We got 11 screws, but that is fine. We got that done, or that at least laid out. And let's get back down. We're going to take a trip to the mine. We're going to take a trip to the mine. We need to do some more of that stuff. Get some more of the minerals. We need more solid pieces of iron so we can make steel. Okay. And then for going to the mine, let me make sure we got our tools on us. We don't need the... Nah. I'm going to hold on to that bow. Wait, didn't we... Oh, we got 2 goats. That's right. We got 2 females. We brought one back when we went to the other town. I don't know if it was in the episode that didn't record or the one that did. But we should have 2 goats in there now, both of them female. Yeah, we got 2 goats. They're both females. Goat, female, female. So we're going to get plenty of that. Look at the chicken's almost full. We're going to have to chop him up too. And let's get that coffee. This is going to be stuff that we're going to sell. The next time we go to the trader, we will sell these items that are here. And we'll start with that. And the bone fragment. All right. Gas is good. Let's get over to the mine. I want to finish up at least 1 more section of elevator, if not 2 today. So we're going to be here for... We're going to be in the mine for a little while, but it's morning time. Should be safe from the Vambies. And what I ended up doing also in the episode that didn't record, or that I never recorded, is I put these same kind of land claim signs or signposts, the blueprints, on the opposite side, so that when I go the other way, I'm not always running into trees. I found a safe pathway through for the truck, And that'll help us in the future. We may go check that out too, just so you can see it. Oh, crap. I was like, what the hell is that? Freaking boar. But we're going to get in here. And let's go see what we got. I didn't bring... Ooh, this is empty. Okay, I got my biofuel, but let's get all these out. We got a fragment over there, too. Let's get that out. All right, we're just going to put you right into here, and that's copper. We're going to keep going with the copper because we still need a lot of screws. Here's all the aluminum. That's back on. And this is our miscellaneous. And that's empty as well. And that's how we get our cobalt. All right, we got 5 biofuel left, dude. We've already burned through all that stuff, but I'm sure there's plenty of rotten food sitting in my chests if I go back there right now. So here's the rest of the aluminum, the rest of the copper, and we got a little bit of biofuel and some stones. Not bad. It's almost full, but we got it all taken care of. Now, I want to run through here and get some solid pieces of iron. So unless something happens while I'm here doing this, I will see you when we're done. Damn. All right. I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. Oh, another stone here. We're pretty much full, but I want to get... I've been running around here for a few hours, a few game hours, and it's about time to get out of here. There we go. Another solid piece of iron. I wanted to end with at least that. So let's... what I did is I emptied my extractors, and a lot of the iron that I was picking up from these rocks, I was putting... because I didn't have any more room left in my vehicle or my inventory. So what I was doing was a lot of... Oh, there's a Bambi. A lot of the lead, I don't want to just throw it on the ground, so I put them into the extractor, because when I noticed, when I was collecting the ore, you know, my extractors ran until they ran out of fuel, and they were only like half full. So that gave me the idea that I can also use those for storage, because even if I let it run until it runs out of biofuel, it's still not going to fill all the way up. Especially, mainly the ones that run for 10 minutes. You know, it takes 10 minutes to get one piece of ore. Those are the ones, what am I doing? I want to go through this door. Those are the ones that I put lead into. So we have a lot of lead that we can come back and pick up in the future. And right now, though, we're coming back here. All right, calm down, dude. Close that gate, and let's push you out of the way. Yeah, you see here, we got a bunch of iron. Actually, we have a little bit of space left over. We got 2 more right there. Let's run this stuff out of my inventory really quick. You know, we'll get the stones over here. Okay, looks like, oh, he filled them all up. Okay, awesome. And what I can do now is turn that back off and switch you back over to the logs, because we may need more of those here coming up shortly, because we still got to replace all the freaking barricades, because I don't want them breaking the walkway either, you know, which is the next thing they're going to target. But let me see here now. What's in our inventory? Lead and a little bit of clay. Let's get the clay out. And let's get that lead up top and see how much steel we can make right now. We can make 2. Okay, so let's get you up here for... Actually, for right now, that's almost empty, out of fuel. Not a big deal, but I'm just going to make 10 right off the bat once we get the other stuff up here. And what do we have for lead? Let's move all you back over to here. Still not full, though, but we got a lot of lead back. We almost used up all our lead. You know, we don't even have the ingot shelf completely filled up. But we want all the iron right now. And I'll take the clay out of there. And let's get some of this lead until our weight tells us we can't. And that's it right there. Hold on. Okay. I was like, don't tell me I just put all that back into my vehicle. So now we should be able to turn all these. Let's see how much we get. And we're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron short. That's fine. Let's put some in here, see what we get. We should be able to get all 10 of these done. Yeah. All right, we'll get you started. There's 10 steel right there. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more lead to turn all these into steel. So is that what we got? We got 15 lead? 15 solid pieces of iron. That's not bad. I'm going to throw these into here. We're going to melt them down this way. But I think I've got more in the extractors that are here on my base. You know, may have produced some while we were gone. So let's check on that. Now we got 4 fragments. There, another solid piece of iron. And more fragments and rocks. Okay. Well, either way, we still got a lot of that stuff out of there. Let's take all of you. And we'll leave it that for now. Yeah, this one here. Let me take all the stones. 74.45. Awesome. And at least we can get all this out. I was even saving the stones. So I could do that. Okay, and I'm sure that stuff is done. Let's get back up to the extractors. Or the extractors. The furnaces here. And let me see. We just have one piece of iron. So let's craft you. Thought we may have had more. But we got one. Let's get you in there too. Alright, so that is awesome. We got all that out. We got all those out. We got some fragments we brought back. Or we had from the extractor. And we got a little bit of clay. Let's check on these while we're waiting on the other stuff to finish smelting. So there we go. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. We get some more cement made. Okay. How's our power looking? Still in the positives. Not bad. And we're maxed out. We got 12,000 power. Oh, was it the battery? I think I bought the battery tech. That's what it was. Let me try. Let me see if I bought that battery tech. What am I doing, dude? No, I didn't get the battery tech. What did I get? There was something I bought. There was something I bought besides the decorations, you know, to help me out. Because I ended up having quite a bit of money saved, you know, from selling all those items. And I was able to buy multiple things. I just don't remember what the hell it was. Okay, let's get these out of here and turn you off. We got to hang some meat up. We got a scorpion attacked us. These are almost done. I'm going to wait for this one to finish. That'll turn itself off. Let's hang that meat up. And let's see if we got any more spoiled food because we got to make more biofuel. There we go. A little space over here. Hang you up. We did eat an MRE while we were running around, but I couldn't help it. And let me take all these too. Yeah, I couldn't help eating that MRE. Our stats were really, really low. And, oh man, we're overburdened. Crap. All right, let's get, oh, we're still overburdened, dude. There we go. I don't want to be slow, so we're just going to run down here. We'll come back for that later. It ain't going anywhere. And how many do we have of these? One left over. We'll put that in here with the other one. Until next time. And we got all those biofuel out. I took all those potatoes so I can put them back into the farm over here. Keep feeding these dudes. Yeah, they're down to 1,000. We need to butcher up a chicken too, because I got to get rid of there's too much food eating going on. These guys I don't mind because they just give me milk, but these guys are going to keep reproducing, which I'm fine with them reproducing. I just got to figure out which one we're going to do. So who we got here? She drops in 5 minutes. That's a male. We got to save him. She drops in 28 minutes, 12 minutes. I guess it's you. Sorry, lady. All right. And now we can go make more of those mini rations. I'm still going to make those just because they're easy, and I just have to cook chicken to do it. I got 3 pieces of chicken. We should be able to make 3 rations. So right off the bat, I know we're going to need 3 melons. So let's grab 3 of those. Oh, man. When do they spoil? A minute 53. Minute 18. Let's get one more. Minute 56. All right. And I think we need corn and stuff too. I don't remember. But let me go cook that chicken first, because we definitely have to do that. And that's why I made 3 pots, or 3 pans, so I can make all 3 at the same time. We got all that damn steel, too. We got to put that in the tower here shortly. Let's just get this cooked first. All right, those are done. Let's take you guys out. We got to turn that fire off, too. Okay. Now, one thing with the fire out, I was told there's a trick. There's a trick you can do to get clean water without having to cook it. And you only need like 1 drop or something. I don't know. Let me see. What did I do? Did I ever have one of those basins? I want to try something. Even though we're getting off track. There's something I want to try because I remember reading about it or seeing a tip somebody left. And we need to get some water. So I may have to go down to the swamp. Hey, what did I do with that rain bucket? I made one of those, didn't I? I think I put it over here by the green. Here we go. Okay, this is dirty water. Yeah, so let me do this. I want to show you a trick. So this one here has got 199. If I drink it, okay, it's got 128. Let me empty it. All right, that's completely empty of clean water. I can now take that and put dirty water in here. And now I've got 200 dirty water. Now, if I've got the stove cooking, let's see if this works. I don't know if it's going to work. Maybe it was a bug that was fixed. But I want to definitely see, because it ain't going to help me out. I've got clean water as much as I want, so this is not something I can do, but it's definitely something that you could do. Now, the fire doesn't have to be on. I think you just put it like you're going to put the fire out. It'll make that hissing sound, and then when you look at it, oh, it's still dirty water. All right, I guess they fixed it. Yeah, the way it was working was if you put the fire out, you'll be -1 water, but the remaining water will all be clean. It's still dirty. All right, we're gonna just empty it. That's what I thought. I mean, I didn't. Not what I thought, but what I was told was the other way would work. But they may have fixed that. They may have been a bug that's been addressed. All right, not a problem. That's cool though. Still wanted to try it out. That doesn't work, guys. So don't do that. Here we go. I want to get these out. We got cement and we got steel. Let me get some more screws too. We're out of screws. That's all right. We got a lot of copper we brought back. Let's make 100 screws. Oh, man. There we go. And we're going to get that steel out of our inventory shortly. I don't leave any of these fires burning. Nope, we got the steel right here. Can I take... How much of this can I take out? 86. Crap. All right, let me slow walk it over here. We're going to put... you know what? I'm just going to slow walk it because I want to put that cement into the tower anyway. There we go. Start upgrading this stuff to get that cement out of my inventory. Oh, we never did the stairs. How much do we have left? 14. I think we need 15 for the stairs. 12. Okay. And what do we have left? None. We used up all our cement, and we're no longer slow. All right, we got some more floor done. All right, let's get back up to the top. Okay, 11th floor. Here we go, number 12. 12 is done. What do we have left? We still got a bunch of steel and... Ooh, that's awesome. 12th floor is done. Let's go upstairs and get number 13. We are almost at the very top. Now let's delete you. You know, I'm just going to leave it here. Mike will get it. We don't need the sticks anymore. All right, let's get the next section in place, and we'll see how close now we are to the top. And let's put in here what we can. We got all the screws, and we got half of the steel ingots. Not bad. And how close are we now to the very top? So we got... That's 13. This would be 14. This is 15, and then there's the top. Yeah, we are almost there at the top of the elevator. That's awesome. Because what I want to kind of do next... Wait a minute. Oh. Let's get you up here to number 13. Well, it says 12. Was this the 12th floor? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, because it was 11 before. All right, let's go back to the lobby. All right, elevator rides are taking longer and longer. Let me see something. I want to see something. We're at the very bottom. Let me go around. I'm just curious because I think it would look pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. There's the elevator shaft. Excuse me. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what I want to start doing is once I'm done with the elevator going all the way to the top and we can work on the top, I also want to delete these walls and put in just glass walls all along these two sides so that we can look out and watch the outside while we're going up. You know, that'll be the next project, but we got to get the elevator done first, and we got to get the top part done as well. So we needed 8 more steel to finish up that next elevator section. Man, look at all this clay we got back again already. All right, we'll take one. I mean, we'll take these, fill this back up. A lot of clay. Another piece of steel right there. There's one of our 8. There's 2. 3. Not bad. We're not going to go running back up the elevator probably any more this episode. Why is that? There's a different color of band right there. Huh. Wonder how that happened. All right, we'll take this stuff out as well. Oh, we got to go back and cook those rations. Yeah, let's go do that. But that's pretty cool, though. You know, getting all that work done. And for here, we're going to split you and turn you all into clay as well and get you back into here. There you go. And we picked up 2 planks from disassembling that floor section. And let's head up to the kitchen. Well, actually, hold on. What do we have to clean out of our inventory here? 3 pieces of iron, 3 stones. We got 3 fragments. 3, 3, and 3. Let me see. 3 pieces of iron. So let's do this. We'll make these into steel, and we're just going to put them on the side. So we got those saved up or there. We'll get them into here for now. And then when we build up enough of them, we'll go ahead and smelt them all down. For right now, we're not going to worry about it. And instead, let's cook those rations. So what do we need to finish that up? Let's see here. Where's the rations? Here we go. We needed a cooked chicken, melon, mushroom, and an egg. So let's get some mushrooms, and we can make 3 of those. And then we need 1 more egg. So let's take all those. We need 1 more egg. There you go. Then we'll get 3 of those mini rations done. And there we go. And we can put these back. I did use one of the big rations while I was in the mine, like I said. And it didn't give me, I mean, it increased these bars here, you know, around these things. But it gave me +1 into my sun resistance by eating that. So that was pretty good. All right, we'll get you all out of there. Okay, mushrooms are back. And now let's save those. Oh, we got 1 in there. Let's put you down at the bottom. Not you, dude. You. There we go. We'll get the milk down in the bottom. Awesome. So now we're pretty much eating just rations. You know, when we're hungry. And that. Let's go ahead and get that stuff out of the. Let's clear out the rest of the vehicle. We need that copper that I grabbed earlier. Let's take all that out. And what's our weight? 74.2. Perfect. We didn't go. As a matter of fact, we can probably grab that stick. Yep. On our way up. Get you into there. All right, let's melt down another 10. You know, let's do all these in a copper. How many we can fit? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, we can fit all of these in here. Look at that. We have 1 left over, and we'll put you back in here. All right. And that'll turn itself off, so I don't have to worry about remembering that. Let's go finish those rails that those guys broke. And I want to get the stones out. We got some screws on us, but that's not that heavy, so I'm not going to worry about it. In the meantime, let's get you in here. How is this looking? Oh, crap. I had to clear it out. It stopped running. I think it got full. But we needed the sand anyway. We're going to need more glass for those glass panels that I want to do. So that's not a problem. And what's the other stuff we got? All the fragments. Man, look at all those. We didn't even clear everything out of it. Oh, crap. We got all the sand and like half the fragments. Oh, damn. But that's all right. Like I said, we need... Is my inventory full? Yeah, my inventory's completely full. Yeah, we want the sand. It looks like those are all done right there anyway. Well, no, not yet. Let's see how many fragments we got left in here. Okay, we couldn't clear all of them out, but we got a few of them out. We're down to 79. All right, let's do this. Okay, that will lower our weight. We'll turn that into glass. That's almost going to be out of fuel anyway. Let's get the rest of the... what do we got? 7 fragments on us. You know, let me move the sand here for now. Oh, let me get that out and move the rest. There we go. I can always come back to there to get sand. I mean, it is sand, the box. I was going to put them down here for the next batches of cement because we only have a few left. But while we're here, we're going to restart this because I know it's ready. Yeah, it is. And we're just going to save this cement for now. We're not going back into the tower today. But this way we'll have more mixed up. I may save these as well and just sell them. You know, for the next resource thing that we want. These are done. And we're overburdened again. But that's fine. No, we're going to throw all these into here. There we go. I wasn't worried we'd have extra, but, you know, I don't want to have a whole bunch extra, you know, just laying around. In the meantime, let's get our cement out. Yeah, we already have some in there. And while we're here, I guess we can get rid of the screws. And the fragments, I'm not going to worry about. Actually, I am. Let me take all of these. We're going to make 10 more iron ingots. Or 20 more. We do need to save these to upgrade. Okay, they're done. We're going to just make those. The rest of them we'll save to do upgrades to the spikes. But this way we're not completely full on all that stuff. Okay, these are done. Pull you out and turn you off. Not much fuel left, but I still want to save it. And then we'll get the glass out. What time is it? Man, it's 10 o'clock at night. Crap. I want to go work on... Damn. Well, we got 10 glass. I want to work on those railings. I'm not quite tired yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's take you. And we got more down here. Did I move all of them up from here? No, I did not. Okay, good. Okay, we'll take 3 of these. Let's get these rails done. If we get attacked again, at least we'll give them something else to build. By having these here, it gives them something else to attack. That's not my actual base. You know what I mean? Or my spikes. So if they spend their time destroying these, I'm okay with that. I can easily rebuild these just like that. So let's get these all done. Because I'm thinking we may have a Vambi attack in the morning. We need 2 more trips. And Mike will fill those back up again, too. That's not a problem. Spike barricades look intact there. All right, 1 more trip, and that'll fill these all up. All right, that's all done. They didn't destroy anything over here, did they? Man, that would terrify me if they started breaking these things up. I don't even know if Mike will come over here and fix these if they're damaged. But I do like it. I like this little area, especially this part here with the trees. That's cool. Awesome. It's crazy freaking base. But I like it. Okay, we're going to move you upstairs. Oh, no. Come on, dude. I can't put too many more of these here. Hold on. What are you hitting? Oh, he's hitting a tree. Okay, he's hitting a tree. I thought he was hitting my spikes. Okay. All right, let's go get some sleep. Let's go see if the Vambis come. But if not, we're probably going to wrap this episode up. There's Mike getting logs. Where am I going? Yeah, let's go up top. Let's go to sleep and see if we get an attack in the morning. You know, what am I talking about in the episode? I've barely done anything. We went to the mine and worked on the elevator. All right, it's 5:35. It's almost 6 a.m. I'm going to eat one of the mini rations just to get that stats all the way back up. I'll take a drink of water, too. You know, to get these stats all the way up. Do those things spoil? I mean, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, we don't really need to carry all those around on us. I was just thinking. So let me do this. Let me put these in here. That'll take some of the weight out of our inventory. You know, these things got a little bit of weight. Weight is 2. Weight is 2. So that's 1, 2. That's 8 pounds extra we were carrying around that we didn't need to. All right, so we got that out of the way. We still need an electrical part for here. I didn't realize one of the skills you can now buy, but it costs 25,000, is the ability to craft electronic parts again. You know, you can You can craft electronic parts, but you got to buy the perk to do it, and it costs 25,000. I saw that when I went to the trader because I was like, "Ooh, I can buy these things again." But I'm still waiting to see if there's a Vambi attack. That's 602. I guess not. Yeah, I saw that. I thought that was pretty neat. So what do we have left in here? We got another fragment. We'll take that out. More lead. We'll take those. And we'll take the cobalt too. What the hell? All right, I don't think I'm not going to pull any of this clay out of here, but I want to see if there's any more iron. No, I'll take this stuff though. Another solid piece. Well, like I said, we're going to hold on to that until we get enough of it built back up. In the meantime, we'll keep these topped off. There we go. Keep them running 24/7. I'm not going to build any more of those either. Did I have anything I wanted to sell? No. All right, let's get back up top. If I can keep from getting stuck. Okay, the iron's all done. I don't know how much room we don't have too much room, but that's fine. Okay, there's 5 there. There was projects I needed to build, but they are way out on the railings. What can we get out of our inventory? Let's get all that lead out. That should actually free us up a little bit of space or weight. Let's move all. I'm going to take 1 back, so we can make another piece of steel to put in our chest. And we got cobalt. We can get that cobalt out too. Get you out, and now we got 4 more steel already. Nice. Now with the iron that we have, I want to run and finish up those rails. Actually, how much do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that'll give me 6 more. Let me do this. I want to upgrade this next door right here. All right, that's done now. And the other one that I want to do, I'm not going to do any more doors, but I want to put these last little bits. He's bringing back stones, or maybe he's bringing logs back. Is he? Oh, he's filling that up. All the way at the end here, we had those railings that were metal, and they each one, I think, took 4 iron ingots. So we should be able to do one of these. Yeah, we needed 2 more for that one. We have 4 left over. Can I do this big one? I can. All right, we got all those done. All the rails done. Anyway, at least out to here. And we still got to finish these. And these just need, like I said, they need screws. And the steel, they need steel. And we're going to put I don't know if I'm going to put a rail here. I may put another glass panel. Let's see here. How about we do one like this? There we go. Yeah, that'll work good. And then we'll have another glass panel on here, and that's going to be the extent of it. I think it's not going to go out. We're not going to go any wider than that. I think we're going to kind of angle it, so that we stay up on top of the rock, basically. Anyway, that's done there. Base is coming along. Now I do want to do one other thing, and let me see what the furniture looks like again. No, not that one, dude. So let me see. We did get kitchen. We have. I think it was the living room furniture is one of the things I bought. Maybe the lighting. Tech obtained. We got lighting. We don't have the dining room. We do have the living room. But what I was thinking of is doing stuff like this chair here. 2 copper, 8 nails, 4 plank, 8 cloth. Stuff like this. Up here. Now, because like I said, each one of these landings are going to have its own type of thing. And I could do something like over here in the corner. Kind of like a waiting room, you get a little chair, maybe a little table. Something there. And the other thing we can do... Wrong one again. What am I looking at? Oh, placeables. Let's go back to furniture, and that was living room. And something like coffee table D, 12 nails and 10 planks, 4 copper on that one. That's a big table, though. But if I could do something like this... Now, otherwise, because I can only build like the wood coffee table or that little wooden stand, and they just look kind of crappy. But see, now I can do something like this. And I can have a chair there, and then I can even put like a vase on it or something, Give you something to look at. Something to do. Something in these empty hallway rooms. And we'll work on all that stuff in the future. What is this going to take here? Let me see. 12 nails and 10 planks. Let me see if we can do that one really quick. I want to see if I can place something on it. 12 nails and 10 planks. There's 10 planks. Now we just need the nails. And let me get that stone out. I bet you I had a bunch of fragments in here. Still got 146 fragments. Let's get some more of these going. There we go. Just want to make sure that keeps running. Okay, we need nails. Let's just do this. We got tons of iron, or we did. Let's just take 2 of those. There we go. These are all off. Yes. Let me get that one clay or the table done. We don't need the elevator to go up here. All right, that table's done now. What do we need for here? I can get some nails into it. Yeah, we got all the nails into it. That's cool. But now I can go ahead and put stuff down like the these flower pots. Tech not obtained. I didn't do those plants. All right, let me see these vase. Some of these are going to be giant, I think. No, it's a little one. Okay, great. We'll just put you right here. Yeah, just some like decorations, you know, something like that. And what does that need? 10 clay. You know what? Let's build that too. We got a few seconds. But this is the kind of that's the finishing stuff. We're not really worried about that right now. But like I said, while I'm waiting for my other resources to kind of build back up again, I can run around and do stuff like this to finish up some of these areas, get the finishing touches on them. There you go. And I can even move it if I need to, if I don't like it. Let's see. I don't like it there. Let's put it right here. Yeah, see? Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's put you here and get you right in the middle. There you go. Just something there. Okay. Well, I think that is about it. Yeah, we'll check the extractors one last time, but we're going to probably wrap the episode up here. I'm not going to remove any of this other stuff out of here. That's already empty. Fragment. Stone. Fragment. All right. Well, either way, we're going to wrap it up right here. I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Next episode, we will probably do another town run, just so I can get another fast track on a bunch of resources that we can sell. I'm going to continue to make cement, but what I think I'm going to do is save my cement up and sell it all to the trader and see if we can get like 1,000 altogether. Because right now we're at, we still got almost 400 left over. So if we get 600 more, which is 2 chests full of cement, I can sell that to the trader, and then we can buy the advanced cement mixer to do the rest of the tower. We've pretty much already got most of this stuff done, but I do want to get the additional items, so we're gonna work towards that. But either way, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.